In this example, we will try to build a force-directed graph, just like this. For each point might be a location of some data point, and for each line connecting two points, there might be a relationship between it. For example, the flight between a city to another city. So this is called force-directed graph. So let's jump into Houdini. First, I have already prepared a table, and I simply import the relationship defined from the source point to the target point. And then I create a grid. Wait a second. I create a grid, I scatter some points on it. And then for each of the data point I have imported the relationship between let's say two cities, the source city to the destination city. So for each of the data point, I wanted to set its position to the points I just randomly scattered. And then I wanted to create a polyline between the points if they have a connection. So just use a wrangle. So we have created the connections, but it seems chaos. But that's okay, because we are going to use the Vellum solver to relax the graph. So we use a Vellum constraint distance. And then this is my setting. And the Vellum solver, we simply relax the point. And before that, we are going to set the collision to be disabled, because we don't want the lines to be colliding themselves, and disable the gravity, wind, whatever forces, and jump inside the Vellum solver. What we are going to do is very easy. We're just going to use a pop interact. You can think of it as for each of the point, there is think of it like an electron, so it will repelling each other. So this is what pop interact is doing. And I also use a pop drag just for better simulation. So let's run the simulation. And you can see what we are doing is simply slowly relaxing the points between each other by using the pop interact. So it will result in a kind of like a graph, the force-directed graph. And then after the simulation, we can just color it based on the number of connections it have, and then maybe edit some circle to it like this, and polish it and give it a better look. That's the result.